Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today we have another Robert's Thoughts episode for you. Today we're going to be talking about my analytics for 2020. So for those of you who are interested, YouTube has like a special thing where you can check and see how your channel is doing. And I check it every day, like at least 3 times a day to see how my videos are doing. And today I'll be sharing the information of that with you to see how the channel has grown, and I'm going to be discussing a little bit as to how I make my videos, because maybe they're not as normal as other YouTubers. Other YouTubers are a little bit more extravagant, and I'll tell you all the difficulties that I've had and like how the channel has gotten to where it is and how my setup is now. So first of all, let's discuss with you how long the channel's been active. So I'll be doing this every single year. I'll be doing this video every single year for every year. So this one's 2020, but the channel has only been active since September 15th, 2020. And that is because the week before that, I had coronavirus. And so I was quarantined. And I watched like 5 movies that had Steve Carell in it. I decided I was going to just, watch them all. But then I was like, I really like to watch them all for a purpose. And then I thought, maybe I'll just make a YouTube channel to document that. And then it turned into Robert's Reviews. It's just now this huge thing that is a huge part of my life so far. I think about it, a bunch of times a day, and I'm really happy that it happened. I'm really happy that it exists. So thank you for being a part of that. So the first video that was on my channel was my channel intro. It's like a couple minutes long, and it has, as of right now, it has 100 views, as the time that I'm looking at it. As of the end of 2020, it had 99 views. So as you can see, more and more people are watching my channel intro, getting more and more people interested. Before I get too far into this video, I just want to say, if you watch my videos and you're not subscribed, it really would help me out a lot if you did subscribe. That's how we get monetized in the future. I'll be discussing that a little bit more in the video. And not that necessarily making money is my primary goal, because it's not. My primary goal is to document every movie that I watch and to share it with you guys, share my thoughts with you. And then maybe you don't have to watch a bad movie. It's really bad. And also to become more cultured and more universally known about movies. I know a lot of really random facts about a bunch of movies for no reason. And I thought, if that's the area of expertise that I'm going to go into, I might as well know everything about it. So that's why I am on a quest to watch as many movies as I can every single year. So thank you for joining me on that. And if you're interested in that kind of thing and behind the scenes kind of things and just general opinions, it really mean a lot to me if you've subscribed. So consider doing that. It's a little red button. If you minimize the video, you'll scroll down and there's a little subscribe button. Hit that button for me, and it'd be a huge help. So, how I made my videos back then, alright? So, I had just gotten back into my own room. You'll notice my first videos are from my first room in college. I had 2 college rooms, but this is my first one. I filmed the first video the day I got out of quarantine. So, I got out of isolation and quarantine, went back to my room, and filmed a video. I was so excited. And I used my laptop camera. So, as you can see, if I touch my laptop, I'm touching my laptop camera right now. You can't see it because my actual camera right now is right here. That shows that it's a different camera. So I used this laptop, and I used the built-in camera that this laptop came with to start my YouTube channel. So it wasn't the greatest quality, but it was what I had. I was really just kind of swinging, seeing if people would be interested in the channel. And a lot of people really helped in the beginning, because a lot of people watched my videos really early, and I had a lot of comments and requests. I'm actually... As of, I think not this coming week, but the following week, yes. As of the following week, we'll be done with all of the requests on that video. So if you comment down below, this was one of the big things that I introduced in my first video, was if you comment down below what you want me to review, I will review it. The last request on that video was the Steven Universe movie request. So I will be doing that, not this Friday, but the following Friday on the 15th, which is also the day that WandaVision comes out. Speaking of which, one tiny little side note, WandaVision comes out on the 15th. I don't know if all 6 episodes come out on the same day or not. If they all come out on the same day, I will be releasing a review as soon as I'm done with all 6 of them. However, if they come out one at a time, I'll just be doing one video on it at the end of the series. And probably the day the series ends. I'll probably just be up really early and watching that. So look out for that. If not, I have to figure out what I'm going to put on the 18th, because I had WandaVision planned. But if it's an incremental show, then I'll have to figure out what I'm doing on that day. But I'm sure it won't be too difficult. So I used my laptop camera, and it wasn't great quality, but it was fine. I had better lighting in that room. I had one big light, and I had my lamp. My lamp is right now above me and like attached to the wall because I'm smart. And then so I had a lamp here, and it would shine right in my face, and that's how I got some relatively okay lighting, which made the camera quality seem okay. It really wasn't good, but it was okay. It wasn't the worst. And I used, some of you may remember, my first microphone wasn't an actual microphone. I used these headphones here as a microphone. They have a built-in microphone right here, so I used to set these right here, and then I'd bend this and put it right here, and then this thing had a light on it when it was on, and I would just talk into it like this, and that would be like my microphone for my first video. Quite a few videos actually used this microphone, and it was really quiet, so it didn't pick up very much, and it kind of sucked. The mic quality on it's really bad. It was just really, really not good. But it was what I had, and it was better than my laptop microphone. I did try them. I tried them both to see how it would work. As you can see, if you watch my intro video, you'll see that the aspect ratio is off, which means that there's a lot of black space around the video. That is because in my editor, which I use the Windows editor, Windows Movie Maker, which is like $30. I bought it because I figured I'd use it, and I do use it. I use it every day, and it's super helpful. So if you're looking for an editor and you want to start like your own channel or whatever, that's a really good one to start with. It's really easy, and it doesn't like tell you how to do things, but it's super easy to understand. So it really is a nice editor, and I use it all the time. So I had an issue with the cropping thing because there wasn't a cropping tool, and when I downloaded it, it must have like forgot how to make aspect ratios, because I would always select 16:9, which is for those of you who don't know what an aspect ratio, it's like how wide or how small and how tall it is. YouTube uses 16:9, and for some reason it just wouldn't make that for me. So then what I had to do for my future videos, it was fixed for my third video, Bruce Almighty. It was fixed for that video, but for the first two videos of the channel, it was all off. And what would happen was all right, so I use my editor, then I upload the video to my computer from the editor. Then I would upload that to a cropping service online, and then I would download the cropped video onto my computer again, and then I would upload that to YouTube, which was a huge, long process, took hours. It still takes about an hour to like edit and upload, but that's because I had to edit it, and then I've been doing more editing than normal, and then uploading takes a little bit more because I have crappier Wi-Fi here than I do at college. But the issue with that was that the picture size would be all off then, right? So like my video itself was fixed, right? Okay, I'm full screen now. Great, I fixed that part. But if I put like Jim Carrey in the bottom left corner or whatever, it's me, right? I don't know. Bottom left corner, it would be like here and like be in like the middle and like right here. It was weird. And I didn't know how to fix that. I didn't get that fixed until like Halloween. So for the first like month of my channel, the pictures were kind of off, which is unfortunate because they were really fun videos. A lot of them were really good, and I really enjoyed the movies. But at the time, I just didn't have my own technology to be able to fix those problems. So it took me quite a long time to really get that to work. But my main concern was catching up with where I was, because at the time I started, for those of you who don't know, I started a binge watch of the MCU movies and the shows in May. So I'd already been like 3 months ahead on MCU stuff. I'm still like 3 months ahead. Like right now, I just finished watching Ant-Man and the Wasp, but my next Marvel video coming out is Captain America Civil War. So for those of you who are familiar with the MCU, I'm like a whole phase ahead. So I was already like 5 Steve Carell films ahead and MCU films ahead. I do rewatch everything before I upload the thing. Like I've seen, say, The Grinch, but I still watch The Grinch again to make sure that what I'm saying to you is accurate to my thoughts, and where I am right now in the moment. So it took me a long time, but I did fix the aspect ratio eventually, and eventually, once I re-downloaded my computer, essentially, which I'll talk to later, I was able to fix the picture size issue. So, For those of you who are interested, here are some deep analytics for you. There were 88 videos uploaded in 2020. I think technically 89 if you include the intro, which I don't. There were 77 movie reviews, 9 show reviews, and 2 Robert's Thoughts episodes. So, of the movie reviews and the show reviews, 21 of those were MCU videos. And then even one of the Robert's Thoughts videos was also technically on the MCU because it was about Spider-Man 3. So, that's technically 22 MCU videos, 16 Steve Carell videos, 7 Leonardo DiCaprio videos, and 33 others, which are the requests or the Halloween series or the Christmas series. Or the Thanksgiving series. I forgot about that. That was a fun series. So those were all the videos that I uploaded in 2020. Which means that if I can upload 88 videos in that time frame, I should be able to upload about 4 times that many over the course of 2021, considering I'm not going to take any breaks. My goal is to not take any breaks. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do, like, in terms of, like, scheduling. So, like, my first couple, like, days, I uploaded 2 videos a day because I really wanted to just get ahead to where I am. That way it would be easier. But then I realized that I would quickly run out of content, and then I would have to watch things, like, really fast. And I really didn't want to watch the MCU fast, like, especially considering, like Iron Fist Season 1's, like, 13 episodes long, and, like, Daredevil, all the Punisher, all of the Marvel things are, like, 13 hours long. So it takes a long time to get through them. It takes me about a week to get through those, because I also am watching movies at the same time. So I then decided I was going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That was my goal. Okay, that was my original schedule release date. And then I realized I would never be able to upload everything that I wanted to upload in that time. Like, if I only uploaded one MCU video every 2 weeks, it would take me, like, 2 years to upload all 55 videos that are in the MCU. Like, right now, I've only uploaded 22. I'm, like, not even halfway. So it's like, whew. So then I decided I have to do Monday through Friday. I take weekends off most of the time. Mainly so those are my days where I can recoup and, like, kind of get ahead a little bit. I'm always a week ahead. I'm always at least a week ahead. I'm never more than 2 weeks ahead because I don't want to be too far ahead because then I can get lost and I don't really want to have that happen. So I'm always a week ahead, sometimes a week and a half, depending on how long my weekend is. Like right now, I'm uploading Robert's Thoughts videos. My idea is that every once in a while, maybe like once a month, once every 2 months, I'll upload a Robert's Thoughts video on something that I'm thinking about and upload that to the channel on a weekend, right? It's not like a super important video, it's not a review, but it's something for people who enjoy my opinions and are interested in the channel growth as a whole. So that's what this Robert's Thoughts is about. This one's about my analytics. If you're watching this, you probably care about the channel, which is really, really nice. I really appreciate anyone who watches this video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, Captain America, the First Avenger. That is the video where I introduced this bad boy. That's right, I still have it. I had this microphone. I bought it on Amazon. It was like $30. It wasn't too bad. But I wanted to get a new microphone because it didn't sound good at all, and I was sick of having that red thing in the middle. So I was like, I'll get a microphone because it looks official, right? This looks like an official thing, right? It's a pretty easy mic. It's got a volume control and an echo control, and it's just on a stand, and the stand can clip to any desk. So I clipped it to my desk in college, and look at all that dust that came out when I moved this thing. It's so old. I haven't used it in a while. I only use it when I'm like playing Among Us now with friends. But when this is here, it was always good. It was a good microphone. I enjoyed it a lot. However, if I'm back here, you're not going to hear me. It has a very low, like, you'll be able to hear me kind of quality. And I always felt like I was like talking like right here, and you wouldn't be able to see my mouth, which I felt was like uncomfortable. So, but I had it for a long time because I didn't have a good built-in microphone. So I used that for a majority, I think, of the 88 videos that I uploaded. It was probably that one. Then my computer took a poop on October 25th, which really sucked because that's like at the beginning of my Halloween review series. What had happened was there was so much stuff on my computer that my computer would take literally like 4 hours to edit a video. And then it would take another 4 hours to crop it. And then it would take another 4 hours to upload. And it just took so long. It took me an entire day to do one video, which is ridiculous. So I went on Facebook and asked all my friends how to fix it. Thank you to those who helped. However, none of it helped, unfortunately. What I ended up doing was I just moved my editor onto a micro SD card, which I still have, and then I just wiped my entire computer of everything on it. And then I rebooted it, and I reset up everything, and then I inserted the chip and moved my my editor. So now all my stuff goes in my SD card, so I have way more space, and it takes literally almost no time to edit a video. It takes about the same amount of time that the video is. Like this video might be like half an hour maybe, and it's gonna take about half an hour to upload. And so that's nice. But it was taking 4 times that amount of time when my computer hated me. So that kind of sucked. But I was able to fix it before my Halloween review, which is really good because I really was excited about that. It was my first ever series, was the Halloween series. I announced it and I put a poll on Facebook. Thank you to those who contributed to that. There will be more polls coming up in the future. It's just hard at this time of year where there's not a lot going on, and so I'm just doing my regular schedule. I've got a Steve Carell, a request, Leonardo DiCaprio, and then a Marvel in that order typically throughout the week. So every week you'll have 2 of one thing. Like this coming week is going to be, we're going to have 2 Steve Carell films. And then the following week we're going to have 2 requests. Because I only have 4 things going, and there are 5 days in the week. However, starting on the 25th, I will have 5 series going continuously. Because I'm going to be adding the DCEU one. Therefore, you get 1 of each a week, which I think is reasonable. And then once I end a series, I will be doing a different series. That way it keeps it interesting for you guys. 1922 had fixed the picture sizing issue, and it was the first ever video that contained the intro by my friends at Searching for Meaning. Link in the description below. If you like my intro music, which will not play in this one because I don't edit these, I just upload them. If you like my intro music, that is a song by my friends Jake and Cody, who are in a band called Searching for Meaning. They're good friends of mine. I love them very much. I hope they're doing well. And they allowed me to use one of their songs as the Roberts Reviews intro. So super happy about it. It's wonderful. At some point I will be filming a new intro. It's gonna be the same music forever. Unless they have a better idea. I really like the tune though, it's nice. And so it included the first ever intro, and it also was able to fix the sizing issue because I had fixed my computer. So it was a lot easier to be able to do that. It was a really nice video because I was able to do all those things, and it was the start of a series. So it had a lot of views, actually. It was really nice. Alright, so my first video at home, where I am now, this is my house, was Ant-Man, and it came out on November 30th, because I came home on November 28th or something like that. No, it was before that. I came home a few days before Thanksgiving, and then I filmed Ant-Man, which came out on November 30th. Then that's when I found out that my camera does not work very well in my room because the light is just awful. It's so bad. And so when I filmed that video, I promised I was going to get a new camera because it was awful. It was really bad. The quality was just awful. And even the mic quality was bad somehow. And there was a lot of distractions. There's still a lot of distractions. No one's home right now, so I can be as loud as I want. But most of the time there's a baby in the background, and it's really annoying. At some point, the baby will be moving into her room, and so it should be quieter on my end for the most part. Because my goal is to film at night when the baby is in her room trying to sleep. Right now, the issue is that when it's nighttime, she is downstairs where everyone can hear her. So eventually she will be moved into her room, and then this will be better. It'll be more like this quality more on because there will be less distractions. Romeo and Juliet was the first video with the new camera and the mic. That came out on December 7th. That is what I'm using right now. I'm using the microphone and the camera built in, and it's got a front light. So you can see how my hand's super lit right now. That is because the camera has a ring light on it. So it's super helpful. I also fixed the lighting by including this one in the Home Alone video, which came out December 16th. It's my first backlighting video. I realized that the lighting quality still seemed kind of dark even with the front lighting, so I went ahead and fixed my ceiling light, which hasn't worked in years. I figured out how to do it, so I fixed it, and now I've got some backlighting, and also it really helps when I'm trying to play Beat Saber in my Oculus Quest. Yeah. The last video of 2020 was Titanic. That was, I did on purpose. So I saw that we were getting close to the end of the year, and I was like, what can I put here that is going to be good? And so I decided to rearrange my schedule just a little bit so I can end the year with Leonardo DiCaprio's Titanic. A great movie, by the way. I'd never seen it until that time. If you haven't seen that, you should go watch that review because it's a really solid movie and a good review. I think it was one of my better reviews as well. And so that ended the year. And now we can start talking about the actual analytics. I'm going to be talking about how each video, well, not each video, that would take forever, how my best videos compared to my worst videos did, and just totals, pretty much. So the total amount of views that I got over the course of September 15th to now, until the end of 2020, I did take these analytics on the 1st before I uploaded the video for Daredevil Season 2. So it is completely until until January 1st, 2021. So we had 1,129 views. That's how many people clicked on the video and watched any amount of time of the video. So 1,129. So that's not too bad. That's about what I expected. It might even be a little bit higher than I expected, but it's good. It's a good amount. Total watch time. So that's how long my videos have been watched. For a total of 40.6 hours. So for those of you who are interested in YouTube and how monetization works, so I'm not doing it for the money, of course, but I do rent movies all the time. And so with this being monetized, it'd be super helpful. And also, if this can turn into a career, that'd be unbelievable. But just getting some money back for being able to rent all these movies would be really, really nice because they are not cheap. But I need 4,000 hours of watch time. And right now I have 40.6. And I need that over the course of a year. Not even like over the course of an entire thing. Over the course of 365 days, I need 4,000 watch hours, and I have 40 in 1 year. Granted, it was from September on, so on average, I'm assuming every year I'll get about 120 hours if we stay at the rate that we are now. So as you can see, watching the videos really helps me. If you watch my entire video, we'll hit 4,000 hours in no time. So I would really appreciate if you guys are interested in watching the entire video. It really helps me out. And it gets me going, you know. Even like putting it on and like sitting on the car and like listening to it on the car as like a podcast, that's also really helpful. As long as the video is playing, I'll receive watch time for it, and eventually I'll get some money back for being able to rent these movies so I can watch them for you guys. Total subscribers. At the end of 2020, we had 53. I need 1,000 in order to get monetized. 53 is way more than I had thought. My goal was to get to 50 by the end of 2020, and we beat that by 3 subscribers, so it's really, really good, really solid. I'm really happy that we have this many, so please consider subscribing. Even though we have 53 subscribers, most subscribers do not watch my videos. More people watch my videos that are not subscribed than are subscribed by watch time. So of the 40.6 hours, most people watching the videos are not subscribed. So it'd be super helpful if you just hit that red button. It's super easy, just press that button, and it would really help me out a lot. So, my best video of 2020, not including the channel intro, because I don't really count it as a video, more so than I count it as like an intro. It shouldn't count because it's not really my opinion, it's just me explaining the channel. Believe it or not, the best video of 2020 was my second video I ever uploaded, which was Barbie, Video Game Hero, which came out in 2017. It had 87 views and 2 hours and 40 minutes of watch time, which is a lot for one video. So thank you so much for watching that video. I don't know why you guys are so interested in that. I'm wondering if maybe it's just a lot of parents just like click on that and watch it a lot. But thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're watching my other videos as well. But that was the best video of 2020 on my channel. If I had to guess, next year for 2021, I'm assuming the best ones are going to be the ones that come out immediately. Like I'll be reviewing Dune as soon as it comes out, like Tom and Jerry, all that stuff as soon as it comes out. So I'm thinking that'll probably be more popular than these ones, which are, most of them came out later, except for The Devil All the Time, which was my second best video of all time of the year. So that's also nice to see. My worst video of 2020 was a tie between The Christmas Chronicles Part 2 and Date Night. So I was not they both had 1 view and 2 seconds of watch time. So the thing about that was, for the Christmas Chronicles Part 2, I did not expect to do well at all. It came out on Christmas. I even said in the video, if you watch it, which I'd like it if you did, I even say that I'm not expecting many people to watch it because it's on Christmas. So I totally understand. I'm thinking that might get some more views, particularly if there's a third one announced. People might watch the video. So that'll be super nice. But overall, yes, it is. I need to fix that blanket. It's upside down. It's really bothering me. It didn't bother me for a while, but now that I'm putting things on YouTube, I probably should fix that. Sorry. So I was expecting that to be like my worst video. Also, it came out a few days before this ended, before the year ended, so I'm not really surprised. However, Date Night, I'm kind of surprised with how bad it did. It's a fine movie. It's another Steve Carell. Steve Carell videos typically don't do as well as my Leonardo DiCaprio movie videos, which is fine because I think Leonardo DiCaprio is just generally a better actor than Steve Carell. So far, I will be doing Robert's Thoughts episodes on the actors once I've watched their entire career of movies, which, honestly, I'm kind of getting close on both of them, so that's kind of nice. But that was that. My total amount of time spent watching movies and television. This is really interesting stuff. So just for the channel, so just for the movies and videos that are uploaded on the channel right now, as of just for 2020, that was 14,202 minutes, or 236 hours and 42 minutes of movies and television that I watched just for the channel. Then, including what I watch in advance, so like right now I'm on Iron Fist Season 2 of the MCU. I added all that stuff up, plus what is already uploaded on the channel for 2021. That brings my total of watch time to 23,834 minutes, or 397 hours and 13 minutes of watch time in 2020. That's how much TV and movies I watched in 2020, just based on the YouTube channel. That isn't including before September, when I would watch like Spider-Man Homecoming like once a week. So I watched a lot, and I'm really excited to see how much I watch in 2021. It's going to be crazy. Everything I watch, I'm going to do a review on, even if it's like just for fun. Like if I'm watching a movie just for fun, I'm going to review it anyway, because I might as well just make more content for you guys. So I'm really excited to be able to keep track of how much I'm watching, and then maybe do a reflection on how much that is, because that's a lot. Finally, let's talk about my goals for 2021. My first goal is to have all the videos receive watch time for however long the video is, right? So for this video is going to be like a little over half an hour probably. I'm not entirely sure, but probably a little over half an hour. So my goal is to have a little bit over a half an hour of watch time. It's a very small goal, and it should be an easily manageable goal, but that is my goal. So basically my goal is to have one person watch the movie, the show, the video, all the way through. Ideally, it'll be better than that. It'll be more than that, because if only one person watches my entire video all the way through, I am not going to hit the amount of watch time that I would need. But it would be a good start. My second goal is to reach 150 subscribers. I figured if I hit 50 subscribers in 3 months, I should be able to get 150 in 12 months, right? It would reason to stand that I could hit 200 in 12 months, but I figured we'd bring it a little bit lower than that, just because there are times where I don't get a lot of subscribers. Like, I haven't had subscribers in about a month. Hopefully, you'll consider subscribing. It would really help me out a lot. It would really get that goal. If we hit that goal by, like, June, that's going to be unbelievable. That would be really priceless. Finally, my third goal is to have over 200 watch hours in 1 year. Okay? So, my goal is for 2021, I have 40 watch hours in 2020. My goal is to have 200 of those in 2021. I need 4,000 to get monetized, but if I get 200 in 1 year, that'd be a really good start for the channel, and then maybe get monetized in 22 or 23. So I just want to, that's really all the analytics I have for you today, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you watch this video, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much for like continuing with me and like hopping on board with me. I'm really having a great time. Like, honestly, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I'm having so much fun just talking about movies with you guys. I mean, like, even bad movies. I've reviewed a lot of bad movies in this year, and it's just so much fun to be able to, like, talk to people about it, even though, like, you're not necessarily responding. A lot of you are. Like, some friends will just text me about my videos, be like, hey, I had this thought about this video. I encourage you to do that. Drop it in the comments down below. Let me know what you think, all right? This is going to be a two-way conversation. You watch my videos. I'm more than happy to listen to what you guys have to say. Put down in the comments down below what you want me to review. As you can see, my sticky notes here Those are the 5 series I'm doing in January. One of them is just a sticky note just for requests. And it's a long sticky note, and I'm more than happy to add to that sticky note. So thank you so much for requesting. Thank you so much for commenting, subscribing, liking. And as always, stay educated, watch movies and television. I will see you guys in the next video.